Hi and welcome back. Let's dive into the concept of a retained servicing asset and its role in financial asset transfers. When a financial asset is transferred, but the entity retains the right to service it, this retained servicing right is recognized as a servicing asset or a servicing liability, depending on the compensation. If the fee for servicing is more than adequate, it is treated as a servicing asset. If the fee is insufficient to cover the servicing obligation, a servicing liability is recognized at fair value. For parts of a financial asset that are derecognized, the entity must allocate the carrying amount of the original financial asset between 1. The part derecognized, measured at the date of derecognition; 2. The part that continues to be recognized, such as the servicing asset. The allocation is based on their relative fair values. Any difference between the carrying amount allocated to the part derecognized and the consideration received for that part is recognized as a gain or loss in the profit or loss account. To allocate the carrying amount properly, the fair value of the part that continues to be recognized is critical. If the entity has sold similar parts, or if there are market transactions, recent transaction prices provide the best estimate of fair value. If no market transactions exist, the fair value of the retained part is estimated as the difference between the fair value of the entire asset and the consideration received for the transferred part. Sometimes the entity retains the right to part of the interest payments as compensation for servicing the asset. This retained interest can take two forms. One, servicing asset, reflects the portion of interest payments given up upon termination or transfer of the servicing contract. 2. Interest-only strip receivable represents the portion of interest payments that the entity would retain, even if the servicing contract were terminated. For these retained rights, fair value measurements are applied in line with IND AS 113, ensuring an accurate split between what is derecognized and what continues to be recognized. By carefully accounting for retained servicing assets, entities can align their financial statements with the economic substance of asset transfers. Thanks for watching. See you next time.